Hey guys, just wanted to update you guys. I did look at the charts for Square, McDonald's, and Home Depot. Oh, sorry, Square, McDonald's, and Dollar General, and I decided to get in because the charts look too good for a breakout, to play the breakout strategy and not be a part of it, right? So I did end up buying for Square. I bought one debit spread, playing Square about a month and a week out. I bought it for 260, 265. Currently for this position down about 2%. For DG, Dollar General, someone mentioned it from YouTube, and for this one I bought 2 calls for 245, and these again expire late August for Dollar General. And then the last one that I bought was actually for McDonald's. And for this one I just bought 1 call, currently up about 10%. And I am playing this one again for like about a month and a week out, so late August again. These again are being added to my current breakouts, which are Crowd, ETN, and BTU. Oh, and Shopify. I actually ended up buying the other set of debit spreads that I wanted for Shopify. So currently, oh, look at that. Nice spike up at the end right there. So currently right now, I have 2 debit spreads on Shopify, up $69 or around 13%. So overall, every single one is looking like it's doing pretty solid. Again, the strategy is 5 for 5 with, Nike, Pepsi, Apple, Costco, and DocuSign. The current ones that I am looking over just to see what's going on: BTU still down about 16%. ETN we are at a 14% gain, or about $73. Crowd, let me see, Crowd we are at an 8% loss, so $66 loss between all the options as of right now. But we have time, right? We have until we have basically like 1 more month. But again, I think those are the only ones that I'm in right now. Crowd, BTU, ETN, and as of today, Shopify, McDonald's, and Dollar General. So I think those are about 6 right now that I'm playing for like another month out, and we'll keep track of those. And then if anything else kind of shows up, oh, you know what? Actually, one that somebody recommended from my YouTube was actually Lululemon, which I thought was actually a really, really solid play. The chart looked really good, but I think I told them that I would not want to get into Lululemon unless it actually closes somewhere closer to the 405 level. So if we close somewhere around here, around 405 today, which is in the next 10 minutes, I really doubt that it runs up another, like 1% to the high side. But if it does in the next 10 minutes run to the 405 level, I'll probably end up buying at least like 1 call for a month out just to test it out. But again, I will be keeping track of Lululemon for next week, because I don't think that Lulu is actually going to close at the 405. I think it's going to be closing in between, 402, 403-ish. And again, we don't do the breakout strategy unless things look absolutely clear. That's the point of the breakout strategy. If there's no relative high, relative low, if you have to force yourself to find one, that's how you know it's a bad play, right? There's plenty of confluences that go into this. This is not something that, this one thing looks really cool, let me get into it. No, there's like 3, 4, 5 things that have to match up for the breakout strategy in order for you to actually play it. So just a quick update on everything that I'm playing right now. Lululemon might be something that I'm looking into next week if it closes below 405. So next week I might be looking at getting into Lululemon, and then from there, again, I would only be looking at Lululemon next week, Thursday, Friday, because you guys know for the breakout strategy, I only look at the close for the week. I don't really care about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because anything can happen. Thursday is when I start looking for actual, tickers that I would like to get into, because Thursday is relatively close to where price can actually close for the week. And then Friday, I actually start inputting my positions around midday, right? So around midday to market close, that's when you kind of having a good idea, like, oh, you know what? It's going to end up maybe closing around this range. I really doubt that it's going to go lower, right? So you have a better idea. So I don't actually set up anything. I don't actually set up any purchases, any actual buys until Friday after like maybe 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't do anything until Friday unless something looks absolutely amazing, like with Shopify. I actually inputted one buy for a debit spread Shopify yesterday, which was Thursday, right? And then I'm like, you know what, if Shopify looks good and it looks like it's gonna close the week good, then that's when I did the other purchase, the other debit spread today. But again, look out for clear plays. This is not hard. It has to be a very easy find for you, right? Just look at a bunch of tickers, look at stuff that has volume, look at stuff that's constantly been going up, right? And look at everything that I told you guys. That's how easy it is, right? To find these. You just gotta make sure that they're clear. If there's something that's not clear, don't even play it. It's not even worth your time. There's a chance that it might not do anything. So look at LULU. It actually looks like it might keep running right before market close. But again, you know, I wouldn't do this unless it would actually be somewhere on the 405 level, just because that's where I would personally want to actually have, you know, a little bit more confirmation of price and where it's headed to. So I'll see you guys later. Have a great weekend, and yeah.